Gangplank ultimate as we get later into the game.
Yeah, I don't think there's any sweat in picking Leona blind here because of the brown ban. That's normally the counter, and I don't know if they can pick a range support here, Fnatic. It just feels like the game is going to be way too skirmish heavy. Clinch is something they could look into. I think,
damned if you do, damned if you don't sort of situation. He can just walk up here and they have to walk away from the tower and they can't approach the wave. This is so obnoxious and reckless. Where's he going to go? He doesn't have a cleanse. They're just going to burn him down on the bottom side of the map. That is first blood for Astralis. Maybe just scared of what was going to happen. Ultimately, burning both those sums ends up being a death sentence in the end. Now they get to poke this champion in lane.
Fnatic are aware of this 4-man bot play with the global. Razork trying to defend it.
Ulti now going forward. Leader ready. At a moment's notice, he can just leap in and ult looking for the lineup. Now dashing forward, but he's not going to connect whatsoever. Do they have enough damage to burn through the Yone? They do not yet. Leader now going in, going to finish off the kill. And just like that, Advian in the midst of everybody. They can't quite burn the Alpha. Reckless over the wall. Reckless could be massive. The kill back. Will it be enough? 1-1-3 now chasing onto Humanoid. Humanoid flashing out to safety. Just getting a bit of a slow back onto the remaining members of Astralis.
So be careful here, Humanoid. Advian's wondering if there's some kind of dive happening, just trying to cover his mid laner. But Astralis, oh, here he comes, Leader.
No way. Damage, auto Q, easy!
Easy does it. Leader showing up once again on these.
Kabe holding onto 1K despite Reckless getting that kill. Just the difference of plates and CS at this stage. But Leader also wildly far ahead. They can full commit here, but he can just instantly go back with the unstoppable. Now they need to follow up. They need to burn everything to take out this Yone. Kill the Yone is the name of the game, and they are going to make it happen. But Humanoid has now been locked up, swallowed up though, and he will not go down as Advian is there to save the day.
Shut down onto Leader.
Ultimate would be more comfortable to approach that. Reckless already has his ultimate. You've got two members hovering around on the bottom side.
Didn't manage to get it down. Astralis will get the dragon off that. 2 dragons, 12 minutes, 30 seconds in the game. They could be looking at a soul. Astralis needs to be clean on the turn here. Jonghoon doesn't have ult for another 10, 15 seconds.
Leader Q stacked, waiting to use it. Ulti now coming in just to create some space. Finn throwing down his ult on the backside. Leader waiting, fishing for an angle here. He's going to go in. He's going to connect up to 3. Leader immediately now fishing for the follow-up. Humanoid going to ult himself to try to stay alive. The stun is going to come through in the final moments. 1-1-3 going to land that one, and now immediately to turn and burn back. Oscar Renan and the rest of the Fnatic backline standing strong. Not getting caught up in it, and that's the kill back. Razork, he smells the blood in the water. He wants more for the team, but it's Kabe versus the world now. The flash backwards, trying to finish Oscar Renan, but just ticking health bar, blinking as he goes sub-1.
Put them on soul point. Finn's moving down without the TP. Oscar is as well. Leader's off to the side. They're popping in the Herald, but I'm not sure if that's going to crash. Fnatic might be able to stop that looking at Razork's position if they walk up a bit.
They want it off to the side. They're just trying to zone them away. Everything in on the Humanoid. They need one shot before he gets a chance to ultimate, but no, Advian is there. They take him over the wall with the Yone on. That means Humanoid makes it out to safety. Herald will charge through.
They tried to dive onto Lissandra. They don't have the damage to get him down. Here's the TP. Here's the ult.
Coming in. Jonghoon knows that they immediately have to pull the trigger, trying to burn through the Clinch. Oscar Renan off to the side. Counter-strike, getting ready to come out now. As Humanoid right behind Kabe, ready to line up all the damage, but no one's there for the follow-up. So for now, Kabe stands. Kabe still throwing out autos left and right, but it does not matter. In goes Oscar Renan, in go Fnatic, and the snares are beautiful, but they will not finish the job. As
he gets that second item in base, Leader's going to TP and get that top tier 1 as a response. Gold is now even. Good knock-up. Finishes the kills.
Massive. And of course, once Lissandra finds that first kill and these thralls start coming out, it could be big, but here we go. One more engage in the mid lane. Jonghoon now locked up. Humanoid falling up with a little bit of damage, but Leader now looking for the ult to the backside. He's not going to get the connection. He's going to be forced to leave immediately. 1-1-3 taken out. But now it's Oscar! Into 4 members straight into the back line. Unkillable as Razork wants to keep the play going, but I think he's overextended. He's overstayed his welcome. That final tower shot, not quite enough. Lock it. Coming in clutch.
I think it is just going to push out top here as Humanoid.
Oscar's
could TP in though if Oscar, yeah, he's TPing in. Actually, they do want to fight.
They're going to turn and burn. They know that the counter-strike is gone. They just want to give him a bit more space. That Maokai ult is not doing a whole lot. Leader coming over the wall, trying to follow up, trying to get all the burst damage down that they possibly can. Razork now taken out. Oscar is so damn tanky. Can they finish the job? Kabe now stepping forward. He's all on his lonesome. The shutdown. They've isolated him. Kabe now walking forward. No fear whatsoever. Advian trying to back up. Advian trying to keep that 80 carry healthy, but there is nothing left for them in this play. It is Astralis' dragon all the way.
Too big
to full commit on this one. They've burned the advantage that they had for getting that GP kill. There's so many feathers. I think they could just finish this. It's not really a 50-50 if they burst it at the same time. They're going to get it. Leader going to stop the play from coming through.
Maybe they can defend this mid one, actually. Leader not confident enough to step up. But it's a real dire situation.
Taking their time. Slow, controlled game. And that's the thing about the Fnatic composition is if you misengage into them, it's so incredibly strong. But Fnatic have to be really careful about pulling the trigger on these engages. Leaders in the mid lane. Oscar has found the angle. Oscar, can you find the backline? Stepping in, looking for an opportunity, but there's no one there to back him up. They've peeled back well so far. Now they're going to find one kill and be happy. The TP coming in from Leader. Leader going to fish for an angle onto the backside, but Razork is doing everything he can to keep that Yone away from his carry, and he will succeed. Leader trying to get something done, but Reckless is firing back. Leader now making it out to save Astralis. Fnatic, 5 members in the area. Yeah, should be able to take this one.
He has Q and he has Flash here, 1-1-3. He can play for steal if he wants to. Leader's just trying to be a nuisance.
Going over, harassing, but that cooldown won't be up again. Oscar waiting over the wall. They're now just going to focus on Advia. The Drake has been taken down by the side of Fnatic, buying themselves a bit more time. Oscar in no man's land, knocked up. Blast Cone. A little bit weird there, but he is going to make it out to safety. Oscar with the clean sidestep, but it will not be clean. It will be clean enough. The man's movement just does not stop, but where's he going from here? Ulti not going to connect. He just keeps sidestepping. You can't hit him. He's juking. You can't hit him. You can't hit him. You can not hit him.
As well.
You can hit him. They can hit him. Yes, they can hit him.
No more jumping there. No more wards left. Couldn't escape. Looking for Reckless. Got his cleanse on the slow. Leader here with the blast cone looked a little bit funky, but what he's doing here is just taking it away from Oscar.
Yep.
Actually, as I say that, Astralis are still sieging.
Continuing to step forward. Humanoid is barely able to make it out of there. Leader's going to be forced to snap back there on the Soul Unbound. 1-3 still stepping forward. I think almost begging for ults to be baited out. Jonghoon on the flank. E forward onto Razor. Going to lock up one. Now Leader goes into the backside, but the ult does not connect onto anybody. They're trying to burn through Reckless. Reckless locked up. Reckless taking it out. They know there is no Tom Catch Devour, so there will be no reprieve from the onslaught that the Astralis are bringing into this jungle. Fnatic running for the hills. It was balanced on a knife's edge, or so it appeared to us, but Astralis had the trump card up their sleeves the entire time. They baited out the cooldowns. They made the play necessary, and now they will take game 1 in effortless fashion.
Yeah, 30 seconds on the respawns. There's nothing Oscar can do here. He's 1v5 with his ultimate, so I'll just jump in and try and get the wave because it's as good as over. There was a massive layer of chain CC onto Reckless there with no cleanse. I think it was Jonghoon with the ult, so great bait out. Managed to get the kills. Nowhere for him to go. Couldn't even flash. And Astralis just so aggressive in this first game.
Yeah. And I mean, massive game 1, very back and forth. Important.
It just is. I mean, here's Lissandra, shocker. I think Fnatic's 4-5 was kind of obvious. It was engaged support or Ari Lissandra. But yeah, we were just concerned what Astralis is going to play. I think Fnatic's comp very well rounded, very heavy meta, very powerful draft. Don't get me wrong.
This time around, we just wanted to change a few things up, and then we did. And I feel like we have really strong draft.
We are seeing action on the wrist. Thank you so much, Nightshare. Let's head to the boys.
That's it, Malcolm. Top trying to cover Finn on this push out.
Big whiff on the E should mean that Oscar Renan's a little bit more comfortable to walk forward here.
Razork's mid though.
Razork ready to fall. Flash forward the snare. Good chain CC coming out. Now they're going to try to make it out of safety. Humanoid will survive. Gets the kill.
Debuff on him. He needs to dodge. I think there might be another one coming in.
You just wait. You wait. The stat. Oh, no! Why would you walk back?
Be careful.
You have to kill 2 to stop the curse. He kills 2.
He stops the curse, but now Dragon Fight going on here. Fnatic need to contest this, see if they go in.
1-1-3 now, immediately Jonghoon with a follow-up. They're trying to burn through everybody before the fight even kicks off. They managed to find 1 kill. Razork now stepping in. Leader's now used his ultimate. They're trying to finish off Humanoid, knowing that he has no ultimate to save him. Humanoid burned down. Kame still standing strong. 1 reset coming in for Lissandra, though the damage is going to be big. It's going to take Leader out in the fight. That's the frozen throw. Kame taken out as well. Fnatic have the tools, and they put them to use.
3 for 2. Fnatic come out ahead. Reckless picks up a double.
Now, 3k health, getting lower. Trying to reset the Herald now, it appears. They want to back away. Jonghoon now going in. He needs to leap right back out. Razork has been hit by the Test of Spirit. Now it's going to be Finn in the midst of everybody. Keep your eyes on that Alawi damage. They burned all their CC. They're going to burn through her before she can push a single button. No, they're not! The Alawi stays alive for just a little bit too long, but in the meantime, Fnatic are still taking fight. That's the reset. That's the frozen thrall. The knockback 1-1-3. Taken out. Will try to finish Humanoid, but that Sapperling will not connect on the bottom side of the map. Reckless taking plates. Everything going.
Tanks. So if they fall behind here, Astralis and Finn doesn't manage to win 1v1 against Oscar, the whole value of the champ just kind of fades away.
Yeah. Leader locked up. Chain CC coming out. He's not even going to get a chance to push that R button clean from the side of Fnatic.
Away right now. They're in a very bad position in terms of being stacked up. Humanoid 7 seconds away on the
Jonghoon ready to get the fight kicked off. The chain CC will have been enough. Leader throwing so much damage down into the back line. Humanoid can't get into the fight quite yet, but now Astralis are on their retreat. They burn everything that they've got, and Fnatic are still standing.
Humanoid's ult is up. Leader's ult is still up as well. Reckless.
Sapperling.
Stepping up.
Connect. Big hook onto Kame. The ultimate's coming out now to burn away the jungler to take the objective off the map. Fnatic stealing the Drake and keeping the fight going. Kame now running for his life, getting extra movement speed off the passive. Jonghoon leaping over the wall. The Advian might try to follow up. Reckless flash forward. Spell shield now comes out. Kame desperate to get back underneath the tower. They're trying to donate the kill. 1 more auto. The E to finish. Reckless on a rampage. Hand delivered by his jungler. Advian. Bit of supportal combat there in the wolf bit.
Another 3 kills for Fnatic. He's going to fall. Oscar is pushing top as well. Looks like Astralis might look mid. 1-1-3. Yeah, he's going for the flash.
Flash in. Reckless now going to be trouble. Knocked back under the tower, but still trying to finish up. Gets one back. Credit to Reckless for making it a 1-for-1.
Massive kill there from Reckless. Manages to trade back, like you said. Shutdown goes over to 1-1-3. They don't end up using the Herald, which is good, but they might lose 2 towers for this. They've given up Drake Prio as well. And the fact that Astralis have objective bounties means this is an even trade when you have Herald. So
That's going to come through, Leader. Able to flash out to safety, so the kill not quite going to come through there as Astralis will keep their sights on that bot side. Going to fire back in the mid lane.
I think Fnatic should have played more towards mid there. Top was kind of guaranteed if they pop the Herald down.
Fnatic on the bottom side.
Yeah, Fnatic should start taking a lot of objectives here. There's no ult on Rakan. Bot tier 2 will fall when left is at mid tier 2, so what you'll see them do then is push outside, collapse towards mid. I think honestly in a minute's time they can just start a Baron. So Fnatic don't even, they're just going to die from 1-3.
They're just going to zone him off. They don't really even have to burn any spells yet.
Yes, they are.
Oh, now they're going to go all in for him. Humanoid's been locked up. Humanoid's taking tower, but he does go golden. He's got the stopwatch to keep him safe. The Hourglass, rather, is Leader now locked up. Will he get taken down in time? They're trying desperately to ult. He's going to ult, gets a bit of damage down, but not a lot else.
All right, let's see if Finn's got a massive steel chair because he's basically
He will not walk in.
All of that hype, and he doesn't even go into the room.
I was going to sing the theme song, but if maybe not able to get too much. This should be the bot lane tower, as well as the bot lane inhibitor if they want it. Collapse topside onto Oscarinen.
Should be fine. He's got Ghost and ult, but now Fnatic commit 4-man bot side. That's much better. That throws Leader off the tower. That means that the numbers eventually strong enough, and then you can move into mid. Looks like they're cut off, though. Cobb has managed to thin out the wave. But I feel like he ignited Oscar to cancel his base. Then he ganked top and ignited Oscar again. Is it like personal or something? I mean, just push Astralis back and just press the R button.
Spell shield unavailable. Are they going to full commit to Finn's Alawi is the big question. This is the turn. Good damage hitting back onto Avian. He might just be cursed. Humanoid instantly in the backside just trying to finish off Kabe, but Kabe is still standing. Humanoid goes golden. I think Humanoid's overcommitted. They were not on the same page. Oh, that's a big shutdown. All right.
So Fnatic, Baron, dead. Top wave
taken
pushed
out.
in. And now we're
done.
It's going to be a bit of a...
Got the full tank here. Finn hitting these E's is pretty big. It's not that big. Oscarin barely taking any damage here.
Top tier 3 is going down.
Have his health. Now they're going to get aggressive on the bottom side. Razor going to probably be in trouble here. They're dangerously trying to focus and they want to burn everything down. Finn ult is big. Finn ult is big.
Oh my god.
Reckless is gone.
What is going on this game? Fnatic butchered the dive again.
If at first you don't succeed, try again, Berlin.
Third time's the charm. This is the one. Right. Mid inhib is Fnatic's focus.
Hook.
There we go.
Humanoid getting aggressive. They need to murder everybody. Humanoid now backing out. That's going to be a stopwatch coming in. In the meantime, Kabe is untouched. Finn is still standing. Astralis are holding on. Astralis are winning the fight. No. On the backside. Oscarinen versus the world. Oscarinen determined to take out Fnatic finally. Fnatic found the fight. The third time was indeed the charm. Oscarinen in the back line, absolutely unkillable. It's going to take a minute here, but Fnatic have won the game.
3 is their lucky number today, Fnatic, because they're going to game 3 and it worked on the third time. Just going to push into the Nexus here. Leader doesn't have ult. Avian can hit the hook. Look for the dive. 1-1-3 is as good as done.
Leader ulting, trying to get some damage down, but he doesn't kill Reckless, so it does not matter. Threat standing strong. Fnatic turn it around in game 2. It was just about dominant from start. Ult, I believe, and stop him from hitting your team.
I wouldn't be able to tell you on that one, but if you can, then that could save the entire game. Right, so Fnatic, very heavy AP mid jungle top as well on support. Leader will...
Fnatic giving away their hand a little bit when they step forward again with no cooldowns.
Does this dive work here? They need to land the stun.
Stepping in, immediate stun, follow up. Leader gets the reset on the Q. One more auto, 1-1-3, gonna die to the tower, and now it's just gonna be 1-for-1 with the execute.
It worked. They got first blood. It's a 1-for-1. He loses the wave. This will mask. 3 AP champs on the enemy team makes sense. Leader,
here getting aggressive. Humanoid clean, the sidestep, stay along as humanly possible. The stun now going to come in, but do they have the follow? The bubble going to connect, and there it is. Leader managing to get it with the W. Reckless now firing back, though, again, a 1-for-1 in the mid lane. Oh, lucky to have the Scuttle Crab movement.
Oh, look where 1-1-3 is. Look where 1-1-3 is.
1-1-3, now trying to follow up. Missing on the dash in, but 4 stacks should be more than enough to lock him up. Finn, is he going to follow up with the ultimate? He's waiting. He's holding off. Are they going to go for the kill immediately? Ulting back in onto Reckless, but here comes the Mordekaiser. I don't know if this fight's going to play out well for them. Flashing out to safety now. Oscarinen takes 1-1-3 to the death round. The showdown, the cage fight. But he's losing. He's losing the cage fight. He's running for his life. The cleanest bubble I have seen all day. And Leader gonna grab
the... He's gonna be a pain to deal with. Leader's gonna push in his bot side, look for a plate. Razork's right in front of him as his team's getting Dragon.
Spike, if they can't burst him down.
They're gonna dive in between towers. I feel like it's an Astralis thing to do.
Jonghoon.
Oh my god.
The big whip. Oh, now the backup. Now they need to get out of this one. Oh, 1-1-3 is definitely overstayed. Astralis not in a good position any longer. Leader trying to hold on to his life, but they're finally trying to burst him out. Still standing. Leader looking for the montage. He manages to make it out. Ionian Fur for stack. They're still going to go for the re-engage. That's the shutdown. Now it is Reckless going massive. Advia getting sped up. Command dissonance, making sure he can get in. And it's a triple for Reckless on the bottom side. wildly, maybe a strong word. This is about to connect.
Onto the side. Kobe has no cleanse.
Ulti coming in. He now going to try to follow up. That's the knockback pulling in. The shockwave comes through. It's a clean combo from Fnatic. Their top laners there just to watch them murder the bot lane of Astralis. That'll be first brick. And that's going to be big. Breaking up mid lane tower against a control mage, always going to give you so much more space on the map, but it does mean conceding the Drake.
What is going on? Fnatic are 4-man on this dragon. Their carries are both in bot lane. Herald's gonna go for 3 towers here. If Astralis know where the carries of Fnatic are, they'll keep going. Luckily, they don't know where. There's champions in this game which have to hit certain conditions for you to win, so it's hard to say who's actually favored in fights. I mean, the damage share from Fnatic's domination seems to be the call.
Take the red away. Take the small advantages that you can.
TP behind, TP behind.
Cancel trying to get Humanoid out of this fight. TP is coming in from behind this leader on the backside. This could be the ultimate you're talking about. Humanoid is going to be in trouble here. He has not enough movement speed to get away from that one. The sun's not going to connect. Leader manages to find one. Massive fight for Astralis, finding 2 in the bottom river.
How can they translate this into Reckless? Is he going to get out? 1-1-3 and out.
Walking in. Oscar in ready. He's going to take him to the death realm. Ulti's coming in. Can they finish the Drake? But it's now been stolen away. 1-1-3 manages to grab it. Finn. Ulti, where's it going to go? Has held onto it for now. Astralis can just disengage. They got the dragon. They don't need to fight for anything else. Just walk away. No longer taking farm as you highlighted. Oscar in walking down. Ulti now going to come out. Is Finn just going to ult away from this one? It looks like he's just going to tank it.
Play off the hook.
Re-engage. Big damage on the Razor. Tidal wave now falling up. Finn looking to turn and burn it. Here comes Leader. Here comes the Aurelia. Looking to dash, dip, duck, dive, but he's been brought into the death realm for now. He's going to have to focus on fighting Oscar Renan. A clean ult coming in for Oscar. Means Leader cannot find the angle to reset in the fight. He's been pulled back. He has been shut down. The death realm may not have finished him, but Reckless sure did. Humanoid going to be in trouble. Kabe poking. Advian making it out of the pit. 4K, TP now coming in. 1-1-3 is so incredibly low. Is he still going to try to go for the steal?
There's no way he can get this right. He's so low HP. There's just no way.
It's getting lower and lower.
He can get this Baron.
They found vision in the pit. Astralis still waiting over the wall. They're waiting over the wall. He takes it! Oh, Fnatic flipped the coin and it came up tails. 1-1-3 again.
Coming out, trying to contest this wave. Finn's still here. Leader's on bot wave. Barisol.
Dash forward from Kabe. Finn locked up. Ult's now coming out, but they haven't managed to get onto the backline. There's a TP behind them, though, and that could be big. They need to death realm Leader, but it will not work. He's got the QSS instantly. He's on top of Reckless. They buy a bit more time, but it's not enough. Leader's just not taking any damage. All that MR, the wins end, the healing. They cannot finish the job. Oscar Renan will find 1 kill, but can he turn against 3 strong? Leader looking for the montage. Humanoid flashing out to safety. They will make it out with his life, but they will not be able to contest this Baron. Oscar Renan still running. Kabe's still on the chase, getting the movement speed from Yonghu to Astralis.
To Astralis, a Baron. Dragon's up in 15 seconds, though. Let's see if Fnatic can get there in time. Oscar has the TP the second he spawns. You can see on the buy themselves some time, but they're up against another Baron.
And they get the bounty. It's going to be big to shift the gold a little bit closer. These fights are going to be tricky. Healing reduction on the Aurelia if you want to kill her in these fights, or Reckless needs 3 uninterrupted seconds to hit, but now the engage coming out. Oscar Renan has been focused. No Death Realm coming out quite yet. Buying himself a bit more space. Leader in the midst of everybody. Leader still trying to make it work. Oscar Renan taking it into the Death Realm. Leader taking them all to the Death Realm. 2 kills coming in already. Leader now leaving it on the Humanoid, trying desperately to heal. They managed finally to take down the Aurelia, but now the rest of Astralis stand strong. A big shutdown coming in for Fnatic, but this might just be the end of the road.
Yeah, it will. Humanoid can't wave clear here. He doesn't have ultimate. It's a 2 versus 4. Astralis might need to dive them to end, though. Humanoid's poking out 1-1-3. Razork looking to engage. Finn just hitting the towers, though.
Flash forward, looking to isolate and focus down Humanoid. He goes golden, but there's a big rock waiting for him. Astralis taking the fight on the top side. Razork getting 1 back in return, but is Astralis all the way as they take down Fnatic 2-1 to move up against Vitality tomorrow, Sunday, Monday.
Soon.
Soon.
Great
Monday.
game from Astralis. 29 kills in 33 minutes.